act smart while I act dumb, but I know some that still lay under my thumb. See, we've got issues, so we swing a fistful, whatever, trying to keep the temper down to the gristle. They like the small talk as long as it's about you. They walk that walk without knowing how to. I watch it all and pretend that I'm above it, but the truth is I see it, I need it, I love it.
I'm stuck with random stray hairs from ex-lovers entangled in each other's desire to stay here beyond their welcome, sharing the same common problem. Blonde and brunette, tightly knit, and I don't fit in with split ends. Didn't have to worry about them taking me for my dividends. Paid my dues spending time by myself, she was with her friends, mingling with single men. Say things like hitting skins to them, thinking it's innocent but then giving me guilty grins. Swimming with filthy fins, knocking boots, kicking my shins. Shock infested water, torture treatments, get beat by the Timberlands. Feet are shivering, walking on cold graves. Roses lay on relationships, too impatient to die of old age.
Yeah, remember when you knew all the answers? Well, something shook until you thought you had the questions. For all the time and effort you've invested, I find it kinda funny that you haven't learned your lessons. Still guessing, the whisper of the leaf, the rustle of the bitch. When there is no love, nothing makes you rich. So I give a shrug and the eye muscle twitches in replace of a hug and a lack of superstitions.
Stop thinking you don't belong here. You are where you are cause you hardly move. The music is not gonna stop. Take your eyes off the chair cause there's others that are under the same impression as you. How many seats will a rock bottom accommodate? One too many people who share nothing but views. Misery is willing to keep company with those who don't ever walk a mile in their own shoes. So now they swap souls, they got soul fucking uninspired. They drop low under the fire of sky gods. It got old and now they wanna go higher, but cops patrol every single empire with tripods.
So video did kill the radio star. Now we're all so cute and drive brand new cars. We make music so you can lose your mind. We do the crime so you can do the time. Tell me who can get busy like this, man? Well, the truth is, damn near anyone can. So I'ma buy you some implants and a suntan. Let's follow the plan and get some fat off the land. Fuck this little rapper, treat me like a crook. Baby, if you knew me, you wouldn't sing my hook. You think I was so ugly, you'd be afraid to look. But maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a chapter in your book. Doing fine, thanks for asking. Standing as the last man, popping bubbles and aspirin. Ready, set, action. Remove your dress so we can make a mess and hit the world with a little bit of stress.
Let's pep talk these wings till they strengthen. Forgetting footwork, making power moves on ceilings where heads spin. It unravels the bloody crown, revealing red skin. We created hierarchy, now there are no kings in heaven. Fatty acids added to the asthma medicine. Breathing heavy at the gates makes them have to let us in. Like as if implying we've been trying our hardest, using everyone else's honest way of dying as an armrest. I am a promise, broken over dislocated kneecaps. And it's harmless jokes that provoke freak accidents. Laugh at that lap dancer who strips off confidence. I live off of hope and providence.
Your communication tactics are all fucked up. Don't blame me, I had nothing to do with this. You play the same damn records every day. No wonder you believe you'll never get away. You wear the same pair of jeans you woke up in. Keep the music coming, keep the movement sudden. I watched you dance every street of the city. I feel no pity. You laid the carpet, you made the target by yourself, little help. Now loosen up the belt and straighten up the apartment. Finish that book that you never even started. Take a look at that face that hates to look back. Set the oven on bake, take a pan out the rack. Season up your past, put it in and cook that.
Stop thinking you don't belong here. You are where you are cause you hardly move. The music is not gonna stop. Take your eyes off the chair cause there's others that are under the same impression as you. How many seats will a rock bottom accommodate? One too many people who share nothing but views. Misery is willing to keep company with those who don't ever walk a mile in their own shoes.
This cock is a porch that some dogs crawl underneath to die. All alone. 575 in the house. I'm over time.
There once was a song called Arrest the President. Contemporary music, a hit with the kids, it was a top 10. I wasn't pop then, so I missed the bus a bit. But politics, it was on everybody's hot this summer list. And the cool kids were all rocking votes. I shit you not, I was pistol whipping cops for hip-hop. Yeah. On my soapbox, yelling into megaphones, killing hard rocks, using carcasses as stepping stones. Had a promise that I'd stop holding my marches the day that Chris Columbus got crucified in golden arches. My pedestal was too tall to climb off. In fact, that's the reason for the high horse. And from up here, I see Marines and Hummers on a conquest, underdogs with wonder bras in a push-up contest, all for the sake of military recruitment. It felt like Kent State the way they targeted the students. I galloped off, whistling Ohio. The rest of them stuck doing stand-up at a cricket convention. Who would they die for? Is it the same machine that leaves equality applied for? An abominable colony of cyborgs clogging up the property that I bought with eyesores. That clever ad campaign ain't worth the time taken from minimum wage labor. I don't care how half-naked or fake she looks. She smells like dirty cash and aged paper books. Who would she die for? Slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. Slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. Now it's whistleblower versus the pistol holder. Case dismissed, they'll lock you up and throw away the key witness. Justice is the whim of a judge. Check his chest density. It leaves much room for error, and the rest left to destiny. The West Memphis 3 lost paradise. It's death penalty versus suicidal tendencies. All I wanted was a fucking Pepsi. Institution, making you think you're crazy is $1 billion industry. If they could sell sanity in a bottle, they'd be charging for compressed air. They're marketing healthcare. They demonize welfare. Middle class eliminated. Rich get richer till the poor get educated. But some of y'all still haven't grown into your face, and your face doesn't quite match your head. And I'm waiting for a brain to fill the dead space that's left. You're all give me ethnicity or give me dreads. Trust a Fundian rebel without a cause for alarm, cause when push turns to shove, you jump into your forefather's arms. He's a banker, you're part of the system. Off go the dreadlocks, in comes the income, the briefcase, the sickness, the symptom. When the cameras start rolling, stay the fuck out of the picture, pilgrim. The sickness, the symptom. When the cameras start rolling, slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. Mr. Save the world, spare us the details. Save the females from losing interest. And miss save the universe, you're a damsel in distress, tied down to a track of isolated incidents. Generalize my disease, I need a taste of what it's like living off the fat of kings. I play the scab at your hunger strike. Slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. One love, one life, one too many victims. Republicrat, Democrat, one party system. Media goes in a frenzy, they're stripped of their credentials. Presidential candidates can't debate over this instrumental. Let them freestyle, winner takes all. When the music's dead, I'll have Ted Nugent's head hanging on my wall. Kill one of ours, we'll kill one of yours. With some friendly fire, that's a funny term, like Civil War. 6 in the morning, police at my crib. Now my nights consist of 2 toothpicks and eyelids, a crucifix and vitamins. Music that is pirated, new flavored food made of mutated hybrids. They tell me that it's not that bad. It fucks you up good, but it's not that bad. They hold on to these tales till it's the dog that wags. God save us all if he lets the cat out the bag. Who's the one to blame for the strain of my vocal cords? Who can pen a hateful threat but can't hold a sword? It's the same who complain about the global war but can't overthrow the local joker that they voted for. They call the shots but they're not in the line of fire. I call the cops but they break in the line of duty. Let's call a stop to the abuse of authority. The truth keeps calling me, and I'ma live to tell the story. So look for truth, quit seeking forgiveness. You need to cut the noose, but you don't believe in scissors. You support the troops, but wearing yellow ribbons. Just bring home my motherfucking brothers and sisters, cause they don't call the shots, but they're in the line of fire. I'd like to call the cops, but they break in the line of duty. It's time to call a stop to the abuse of authority. The truth keeps calling me, and I'ma live to tell the story.
Metal superstar, that is what you are. Coming from a farm, reaching with your arm. Come away with me to another ranch. We can rely on a tree branch.
Greeting is on.
Right. I got 2 left hooves. Who on test? Well, since nobody's stepping to me, take me to your cult leader. Take me to your local drug dealer. Take me to the man in the mirror when you stand and deliver with your hand on the trigger. An emotional terrorist, IMMUNE. Never make my enemy public. I'm a private dancer, dancing for money. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna do. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna Case 1 carries a paint gun. She's unafraid of waving when she's getting her face done. Her favorite radio station's a permanent paid vacation, burning her face in the sun. She loves repetitive songs that keep playing. You know, the repetitive songs that keep playing. She learned all the words and she works it, baby. Dangerously catchy and she feels it in her cervix lately, cause the rhythm is a cancer. She's on a secret diet, a private viewing, disease-free TV pilot. She saw the future in a group study. They threw money in her pants. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna do. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna Don't live for the moment, live for the constant. Die for what's right or get killed by your conscience. There's a difference between conscience, conscious, and conscientious, contrary to popular belief. You're none of these. There's plenty to feed, empty mouths of the nest bound. They're kept down, and apes won't be banging on the chest. Proud when pacemakers are fragile. They hate the taste of capsules. They feed their face with Paxil. Females hate their dads still. Holy sons got mommy issues on deck at the podium, holding tongues with the rituals more complex than Napoleon. I told him it isn't his job to live in a fog. I don't have a god complex, you got a simple god. Take me to your cult leader, come on. Take me to your local drug dealer, come on. Take me to the man in the mirror when you stand and deliver with your hand on the trigger in a can of Miller in the other. You can't kill me, motherfucker. I got your number, you best disconnect before I call it. The bumper sticker on your forehead, the wrong fit. When the bomb hits, when the bomb hits, when the bomb hits, not that mine'll help you. Fucking Francis!
You gave me language as a gift. I turned it against you. I was stupid, I was young. I was hanged by my Judas tongue. You shouldn't give weapons to kids who don't know better. They can't possibly understand that there's no such thing as forever. For every letter in the alphabet, you said connect them to a happy word. No matter how bad things get, I did my best, but the pickings got slim. Once I arrived at X and I had to think of synonyms, weighed them against the antonyms. I was hanging with all the mannequins who are on a constant search for a person's amputated limbs. Almost offered up my own, trading in my arms and legs. You said learn to express yourself if you're gonna stand for things. I stood up without expression, stood up against everything, including you. I was stupid, I was adolescent, but I had your lessons to cling on to. And I want you to know how much it helped, considering everything that I'd gone through. There was a period without periods. Run-on sentences were like binges. I was a comma with no pause, a rebel with no claws. Anxiety's no excuse once there's nothing left to separate. We could've connected but didn't. I was ignorant, passed out on the space bar. The further we drifted apart, the closer I came to realizing just how amazing you are. Now that you're gone, I'ma say it to the stars, till my words knock worlds off their axis and the universe collapses. Thank you for the matches, for the gift of fire, for the wood and the axe, for whooping my ass, for the wheel, even if you didn't invent it, for the impact that you had on me, it's epic. And thank you for the effort, for teaching me the ABCs, even if I never make my way to Z, even if I never do for someone else exactly what you did for me. Thank you, thank you. I was a stupid son of a gun with initials carved into me. I was a stray, a runaway, afraid someday you'd shoot me. So I scratched off the letters with a pocket knife. It's how I lost my way when I was tossed into the fray. This is not my life, who am I kidding? This is a thank you note disguised as a written apology for everything you taught to me. So awkwardly I approach the open microphone with everything that I wrote. Clear my throat, adjust the collar on my coat as I self-deprecating author with a paperback addiction that isn't worth a flip through if I don't give you the credit that you deserve. You edited the words from the grave and beyond, from the first sign of sun rays at dawn to the moonbeams set blaze in my lawn. The universe collapses on my front steps and we get to share in that moment for just one moment, and nobody's upset. There's no more anger, there's no more sunset, so I crawl back in the chamber. You can shoot me up, you might as well. We had great communication before the tower fell. Thank you for the matches, for the gift of fire, for the wood and the axe, for whooping my ass, for the wheel, even if you didn't invent it, for the impact that you had on me, it's epic. And thank you for the effort, for teaching me the ABCs, even if I never make my way to Z, even if I never do for someone else exactly what you did for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, for the matches, the book of fire, for the wood and the axe, for whooping my ass, for the wheel, even if you didn't invent it, for the impact that you had on me, it's epic. Thank you for the effort, for teaching me the ABCs, even if I never make my way to Z, even if I never do for someone else exactly what you did for me. I'ma do my best while you rest in peace. Thank you.
Now hear this, the original ranking man, the typewriter, what them call the Don Dada man say. My youth Francisco the Marker, are the wicked and the baddest thing in the United States of America. You see the Caucasian boy there? Anytime him pop off, everything shut off. Lord of mercy. Now easy key, Lord of mercy. Keep it banker, cool, Lord of mercy. When you gun God, always act mad. You give me a gun and then the typewriter get glad. When you gun God, always act mad. Give me a gun when the typewriter get glad. Me riding through the desert, me riding so dirty. Clothes it stink and me looking so ugly. 2 gun me have, one of them a Astilly. Hear the 45 Astilly bust pow pow. Babylon hear that and them a become no. Hear them siren, woo 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 woo. Come them a come for the gun, woo woo woo. Gun God always act mad. Give me a gun and then the typewriter get glad. The name Gun God always act mad. Give me a gun and the typewriter get glad.
Does nothing shine unless it's insane enough? Adjust your rhyme and talk about cocaine and snuff. I don't trust your kind, cause you smoke too much angel dust. So when I bust a rhyme, I get dangerous. Plus I crush your spine and turn your brain to crust. When I thrust my mind, get profane and cuss on every fucking line. Who's Sage? Let's discuss, cause it's such a crime. He's a stranger to your lust. The Secret Service agents must go against all machines with rage and disgust. We'll make you rust with saliva and spit. The stage will get rushed if your rhymes are counterfeit. Major pluses if I like the sound of it. Strange enough, you don't know how to get down, so turn it down a bit. Now admit, sex scenes of wet dreams and fantasies are extreme. My neck's clean, but visual profanities of individuals who can't handle these were sent to slip. Self-censorship, so they say mind your manners, please. Yet when the grandma leaves, she returns with damaged knees. I let her tickle ivories when I laid her on piano keys. You'll know it's me once I poetry slam MCs. I keep a safe distance cause they got the MC Shan disease. Plus they're all about the puff and hammer steez. Nostradamus prophesies about these commercial calamities. Make them run like Howgang colors of a wash bandana bleeds. Get in my b-boy stands and freeze from New York to Los Angeles.
When you gun God, always act mad. You give me a gun and then the typewriter get glad. When you gun God, always act mad. Give me a gun when the typewriter get glad.
Now I travel from South Park to North Drive, cutting off guys who talk lies, saying they do walk rides with 4 fries, fronting like they big potatoes. I know they small fries, you can tell they watch their own noses grow cause they got crossed eyes. They went from selling beans to eating pork pies. They're lost inside, they should force them fried and then reorganize. Zora resides right outside where Boston lies. I'm heading up, watch my swollen member that be missing foreskin rise. Hopefully soon my inner Cold War dies. Secretly I still look at Russians as if they be all spies. Stepping in and out of parties, waiting for a door prize. It's rough between your girly soft thighs, I'm swatting horse flies. That's his access authorization denied. Plus my adult key doesn't work in holes that wide. Holes that lied about their promiscuous past. You know I dissed you and laugh. After that I'll quiz you in math. Split you in half like an atom, but we on the eve of destruction. I had them leaving the function. Before it started, they all departed, saying y'all are retarded. From community colleges to the halls of Harvard. It sort of bothered the side of me that wanted to be a part of society. It's a human need, true indeed. Why don't you go ask Maslow? The eye in his pyramid caught a cataract from my batter rap. If you have a gap, buck a shot. Those who hold microphones know how to blow up the spot. Y'all fucking sluts ain't hot. Turn it up a notch. You ain't a chicken, you just cluck a lot. Cover up your crotch.
When you gun God, always act mad. You give me a gun and then the typewriter get glad. We name gun God, always act mad. Give me a gun when the typewriter get glad. One and the night, say till them come test me. One and the night, have your guns surround me. One and the night, say till them come test me. Yeah, yeah. Your original Jamaican dandada. I wish Passy want to ramp with me.
And I like everyone in the Secret Service, except for you.
I am nothing but a shell of the man I once was. So you could put me to your ear and actually hear yesteryear's ocean. I was in shape then, a much better built body of water with infinite waves and fathomless depths where you could have gone deep sea fishing for compliments and caught plentiful schools of reassuring comments. Now all you get is the boot. You fell for the bait and got hooked on what you thought I was. Now we're both struggling to win this tug of war of the worlds where we breathe the same air, it's just done differently. And I'm trying to figure out ways to have you comfortably survive outside your element. Compromising intelligence, I dabbled in watered-down thoughts that filtered in from the mainstream. I'm offering mind-altering ideas that make the most quiet-natured brain scream from exposure to the types of things that won't necessarily make you happier. They'll just give you a greater range of emotions. And I could feel myself getting lured into deeper oceans of fantasy land where people think they're as safe as cartoons simply because they speak in bubbles. A sanitized safe haven where you could face Satan and have his faith straightened. His new goal would be to dethrone Poseidon and have Neptune's place taken. They'd swashbuckle with their pitchforks while Lucifer talks and rips forts of coral reef for relief. He'd be like, bitch, walk from this oversized aquarium that daddy kept cleanly to unhealthy degrees, writing suicide notes with invisible ink on transparencies and posting them to the glass boundaries that surround the seas of change. Strangely enough, while bringing back the real, I could sense intense resistance, so I had no other choice but to cut the line. I'm not saying you're overly naive, I just think you should get into the habit of checking to see when strings are attached. Fortunate for you, I'm compassionate enough to throw back what I catch. If it's underdeveloped, it needs time to grow, though I'm remorseful of the pain I've caused you. And I want to kiss your lips better. I sympathize with the sorrow by stroking the scar of my own traumatic experience with my excommunicated tongue. See, I know exactly what you mean when you say it hurts too much to talk. I've been there. I don't plan on returning, cause no matter how much of a distance I kept or how long I waited for my wounds to heal, they'd reopen with the slightest flashback. So I sued time for malpractice. That bastard's a hack with a rusty scalpel and barbed wire stitch thread. Instead of seeing things clearly, they're pitch red, and there's this glitch in my head that's got me thinking contradictions. It said, there are more fish in the sea, whether you hear me not or you listen to me, whether you listen to me or hear me not. There are more microorganisms in my teardrop, but fear not, I'd never sink as low as to make my ears pop. And I imagine now you only want to swim with members of your own league, and you don't need me meddling, sending sonar signals. High-pitched notes are symbols, my voice is thrown far, but ripples are only caused when you cast stones. But you shouldn't throw rocks if you live in fragile fairy tales.
This really means something to me. I'll always treasure it as a token.
No, you won't. Because this is for the girl who loves me. The girl who cares about me for who I am. Not what I look like. I just wanted you to know you'd be missing. You think I don't appreciate art? You think I don't understand fashion? You think I'm not hip? You think I'm pathetic? A nerd? A lard-ass fatso? You think I'm shit? Well, you're wrong. 'Cause I'm champagne. And you're shit. Until the day you die, you, not me, will always be shit.
Play it. Play the one.
Play on, player.
Yeah, TSS. We don't quit. Yeah, it sounds good, man. I got this. It goes like this. Life is what distracts you from death. Gasping for breath, grabbing your chest. Now look to God and ask him what's left. No answer. Now how can I pass the test? I can't figure out the order of this bastard's mess. I'm feeling disastrous, massive stress. It's futile like you, child, trying to sell me bags of cess. Now put that to rest. I'm sporting rags when I dress while you're mad obsessed with Tommy Hill, Polo, and Guess I like the best when rap was a bragging contest. Now you gotta sound like this to sell records, act possessed. I blasted the best, fast like the Wild West, then had intercourse with the bullet holes in their chest. Hoes need to get their fat asses dressed. Masters of sex must have been molested as committed incest. Violated Mother Earth, grabbed her ass and breast. Got father time ticked off, the kid soft, I have to fess. I never with what your rap suggests. It makes me laugh most deaf when you get gassed by the press. Me, I'm riding on E, I got no gas left. I had to walk my way home, but I forgot the address. Once I got there, I had no access to my house. Mom's changed a lot cause of my badass mouth. My badass mouth, I ain't one to hold back. I know I'm jet white, for some reason my Bozak's bold black. Ask your girl about, yo, that bitch is so whack. She gave my spirit a disease called the soul clap. Made that the way she does when she smokes crack. You don't believe me? Look here, I got the Kodak moment. Opponents are slow to react, like when I go to give a pound and you throw that. Now you know that every man is listening. Change your hand positioning, it makes no sense like a satanic christening. They panic from all the ish I bring. If you ain't been dissed by Sage yet, just keep on listening. I make it interesting. They keep distancing themselves from what I have to say. Peace to my family members that are gone and passed away. Day after day, it makes me think about my worth and purpose on this earth's surface. Since birth, this world has been a circus of 3 rings. Once Armageddon begins, we'll hang ourselves from the tree limbs with G-strings. See, there's too much swinging from the hips. Read my lips as I watch what I say. You're hoping that my tongue slips, but I made Linda trip. Turn Kenneth to a star. Sex scandals just distract you from the real problems there are. Don't get fooled by the media. Don't believe everything you read or eat everything they feed to you. MCs to me, they got lazy lips. I'ma take hip-hop back to 86. Sage Francis got you thinking maybe it's all downhill from here, just like the Patriots. I know you hate me. Yeah. TSS, Sage Francis, what?
Give me the microphone. I wanna rap. Here we go. No.
Have to leave this room.
So we're gonna fight?
Hang up the phone. You're gonna lose all privileges.
I'm on the phone, Mom.
You got 2 minutes. I need it now.
Yo, I don't even know if she's serious or not. She fucked up my message though. But I suppose in the spontaneity of it, it'll be more appreciative. But I wanted to go, Paul Francis. Say again?
Hang it up.
I just wanted to add authenticity to your tape. Alright, I gotta go, because I'm getting yelled at. Okay, bye-bye.
Take a knee, take a knee, take a knee, take a knee. You can't make it to heaven with a high step. You can't make it to heaven with a high step. I played both sides of the field, I was better at defense. They put me out for special teams, the college league wasn't impressed. The press called me workhorse, I ignored her like the crowd. I had calories to burn off and I made my parents proud. Jersey with a number that concealed faulty equipment. A cog in the machine, but the team saw me as different. All beyond my years, my chest hair was like a carpet sweater. They made me leader, I wore that C like a scarlet letter. Whether hot or cold, I had to avoid the loss and play better than the competitor, whether or not we won the coin toss. I watched it flip in slow motion and I considered odds. It's a sin to gamble, so I left the risk to God. We had a locker room prayer, we all lobbied the Lord. I pretended to know the words about my head and mouth along. That was my way then. I was a slave to the playpen, where I tried to make friends and I couldn't wait to say amen. I hit the field with the shield that was dented and a sword that was warped by the wars that invented. I'm a veteran. with all this medicine on my plate. Cause the game that we played was how much pain can you tolerate? Can you do it without showing no signs of it? Without fooling yourself so that you don't know when it's time to quit? Hell no. Well, amen. Give me the pigskin, kid. I'm headhunting for Satan. I'm throwing elbows till they're breaking. The coach made him look normal just by the way that he taped him. I never went pro. I got paid in admiration and respect, but all of that seems to be changing. Try to make it to heaven with a high step. I try to make it to heaven with a high step. I try to make it to heaven with a high step and get it done before we reach sudden doom.
Death is a pussy! Death is a pussy! Let's make this goddamn jump. What do you say?
Let me rub my back against the notches on your bedpost. The scratchies afterthoughts off my flesh and shed ghosts. My head's close to your closet door. I've got the glass to my ear, my nose is in your business. I smell something fishy here, I hear bones rattling. Poems battling for space and time, phones that'll ring when I make judgment calls with pickup lines. Sexual hang-ups leave me waiting nude, and while alone it just gets aggravating, masturbating to a dial tone. I'm the home to runaway trains of thought. A one-track mind is a collision intercourse where victims cross bedroom eyes, uncross their legs exposing inner thighs, disrobe and show my most convincing disguise. I've lived so many lives, each death has left my face scarred. Hit so many lies under my breath that I can't face God. Dig into my mind, deep enough you'll find a graveyard. I get nervous, bodies will resurface every time it rains hard. Don't cry, girl, let me outline your shortcomings. Well, my world is full of them and they're all in the long runnings. It's all fun and games, all done in vain. It's all a fucking shame. I ain't the one, but I'm the one to complain. I'm the one to come home, compare, contrast, come fast. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Nothing lasts, don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. Yeah. Don't you love what you did for your education? Yeah. Don't you love your job, spending every day there? Yeah. Don't you love your girl and you have such a healthy relationship? Yeah. Don't you love having that breakup sex, that makeup sex? Yeah. Don't you want to touch my green massage machine? Come on. Yeah. Taking an acid bath, pissing on the shower curtain. The gal just laughed and starts dissing my towel turban. I had to ask if she knew how to listen. Now I'm certain. Now my task is just to get up in her like I was a surgeon. I'm a virgin who makes exceptions at sunset. My dirty skin gets cleansed by the summer sweat. Self has some respect. I don't need you new and clean, but I don't want the procedure routine. A screw machine with a few bolts loose. Robot response touch tone. Hit trigger happy-go-lucky. Emotion monger wants a love poem. Run home. Dip into your closet and jump bone. Your secret admirer stuck higher up and he's unknown. Looking down on you. Can you bear the burden? My ears are hurting. I found a few gears are turning with squeaky wheels. Forget the grease cause it's a damn nuisance. Understand the blueprints for our mechanical movements. It never ran smooth since we abused the earth. Grabbed a handful of pubics and removed the turf. Refuse us worth. We lose our shirt. She assumed the worst. Needed proof of birth. What? I'm leaving this universe. It seems doomed and cursed. See if you converse and come fast. Come here. Come back. Compare. Contrast. Complain. Constrain. Constantly ask complicated questions. Contain scientific answers in your flask. Condone. Condemn. Come home. Come friends. Confuse. Common issues. Convolute. Comprehend. Karma. Chameleon. Come again. Continue to come in you. Come to daddy. Condescend. Come and bring us confidence. Cunnilingus. Compliments. Come to think it's went from guilty consciousness to common sense. Calm down. Complete. Compound. Come ER. Common ground. Meet from man-made concrete. Come to the street. Conquer the weak. Come to terms with coming last. Make love to the present. Fuck the past. Make love to the present. Fuck the past. Nothing lasts. Don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. Yeah. Don't you want to take a shower? Take a shower. Clean me up. Yeah. Kill yourself. While you're still alive. Yeah. You're still alive. While 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 you're still alive. shell to your ear. It is not the sound of crashing waves you're hearing. It's the amplified current of your own bloodstream. It was your soft pulse that created that post-human illusion of me. Your tireless heart pumping out an ocean of lies, and I foolishly tried filling impossible shoes, resulting in my stumbling as I fell into the trap of making a woman my element. Now I just can't get comfortable being out of you.
A healthy distrust.
Break it down and then I get into the saddle again. Going city to city, I'm already lost. Tell the boss who is new in town. I'ma ride this horse till it bucks me off and I'm forced to shoot it down. I'ma take him out for some gasoline. I'ma trade this cow for some magic beans. Make mom proud of the deals that I made, cause I'm just a modern day Johnny Appleseed. But I'm glad that I never passed the jeans and I never put down the axe.
Piano man gonna check a dance floor, the grace and a painful look on his face.
Cause the crowd is packed and the louder they clap, the less he is able to make the connection between what he sees when he hears certain notes and the hurt that is shown in his facial expression. Don't need your go ahead to go ahead. Nah, no, fiddle's gon' be easy, but sweet Jesus wants to sleep with me. Way too many moves to learn, but not enough people to put him on. Look at mine, no hands, I built this suit of armor with wooden arms.
The force of my love was strong. A sea lion laying down long. A song in the air, western singer care. When a singer can be among song. The force of my love was strong. A sea lion laying down long. A song in the air, western singer care. When a singer can be among songs.
While you're going around trying to keep people out of hell, I'm going around trying to keep the hell out of people. Your evil sends chills through my bones and it flows through the back roads of arteries. Genetic memory fights technology administered by moral midgets. This picket signs in my eyes, when they strike you'll wanna talk business. Note to self, go for broke. No one else ever showed you the ropes or help. And what are they supposed to do? Of course they gotta rebuild every wall that you broke on through. Drugs won't get my thoughts running, I need them to make thoughts stop coming. Last night I had a dream I shot someone. When I awoke my hands were full of the fluid, my heart's pumping. I went to get it tested, the doctor was not so interested in analyzing the message. He had a pill that if he issues out he gets paid on the side. Got a lifetime supply. Maybe he's a ghost, and maybe I'm the host. The pulp, the zeitgeist who knows the right price to pay the priest to release me from these. Maybe I'm the ghost, and maybe he's the host. The pulp, the zeitgeist who knows the right price to pay the priest to release me from these ropes. glide trap with a nicotine eye patch. Pirate of the ship, sipping Listerine nightcaps. Disguised her voice with the breath of a clean slate. Awake every morning to the death of my dream date. Selling sex to cheapskates with rusty blades. Fuck to forget and call it layaway. Got an addiction to thin ice, the whisper of windpipes. I miss the insight, the social costume skin tight. Nah, I don't believe in you, and you don't believe that I'm leaving you. As you shrink away to nothing in my rear view. Too close to call, too far to be hearing you singing my melody. I heard it subconsciously. You spoke in your sleep, and it sounded like honesty. When you awoke, you said it was not for me. I said, oh, I know, obviously you're not my yo-go, so I dropped the photo and I rocked this solo. Now you got to go, go. Maybe you're a ghost, and maybe I'm the host. The bold the zeitgeist who knows the right price to pay the priest to release me from these hoes. Maybe I'm the ghost, maybe you're the host. The bold the zeitgeist who knows the right price to pay the priest to release me from these ropes. And I'm the conduit, the common thread in every superficial compliment. The loose string in your moral fabric, holding your logic, hopelessly romantic and wound socket. Leaving notes for the next to come, written in blood from the wound that they'll exit from. I don't compose scrolls or sonnets, I just write like my life depends on it. Felt like I'm agnostic, but I don't believe in you. You got a transparent nature that I'm seeing through. Somebody spiked the punch that you beat me to. Sometimes I'm not even sure it's even you. Maybe you're a ghost, maybe I'm the host. The cult, the zeitgeist who knows the right price to pay the priest to release me from these ropes.
Yeah, to your ear. I'm all by myself sitting thinking what the f happened. Where the hell I go wrong? I'm trying to be strong, but when I flex my muscles cramp and tighten. They got me fighting, and in a war, the kinds that used to always win before, but now it's different. Victories are hard to come by. There's early death for young guys, but everyone dies, so they say, but I ain't no exception. My mortal thoughts lost support, they're vulnerable with no protection. I walk the tightrope, thinking that I'd be saved by your net if I fell, slip, and almost got sent to hell. No, I don't pull no life-threatening stunts without thinking it over more than once, which is often. Choose your coffin, unless you don't plan to die. What kind of man am I? Learn your lessons to kill the questions. I find an answer from within. The color on my skin, forget my creed or religion. Everyone knows I violent history from the books. For warmongers, rapists, racists, and culture crooks, it ain't no mystery. But it ain't all in black and white. Society's littered with grays, and I'm trying to gain some insight. Some believe it's species of another kind. On the other hand, we got people who are acting like they're colorblind. What's America? Melting pot or tossed salad? Force the ballad out your mouth. By now, of course, it's invalid and don't make no difference. If anything, it hurts our progress. Take it to Congress. Everything's just all unprocessed. Nothing's efficient. I used to strive towards being perfect, but there's so much worthlessness in this world. It just ain't worth it. I've come to this conclusion. We're living in illusion. We slaughter guys because we can't organize confusion, resulting in a conspired genocide. Kinda makes me want to pick up my sword and put my pen aside to do damage. Damage.
So preoccupied with self-indulgency to see what you provided me. I fully appreciate your offering. The awful things in life are lesson, but lessons of self-acceptance. I'm a best, I regret keeping a distance. For future reference, don't burn bridges are preventable. I know the tribes, humanity as a whole, it will collide. Now close the gap, dwell on what we share. What separates us? We're all different, but what makes us a unit? Music is a universal language, so is anguish, pain, and torment. Balance of emotions, it shows our happiness have opponents. No one picking sides, one without the other is impossible. Forget what I was supposed to say. They call it bipolar. Unstable conditions, they got me looking over my shoulder. The book that I wrote you was meant to move the time slower, but it was meant cooking my mind's motor. Now I'm older, I'm embarrassed by my past actions and even more ashamed by my present thoughts and future endeavors to claim a name. Embarrassed by my past actions and even more ashamed by my present thoughts and future endeavors of future. I'm embarrassed, I'm embarrassing, I'm
an embarrassment, and it's all adding up. I'm embarrassed, I'm embarrassing, I'm an embarrassment, and it's all adding up. It was in the cards that I'm to be forever haunted. Hip-hop is slowly but surely becoming the big brother I never wanted. Hold me but hurt me, purely demonic. Still my head is astonished with sonics, aesthetics, poetics, and honest, unpolished rhetoric. Everything else is negative, consciously edit, constantly get rid of the rigorous, repetitive movements embedded in you. Since it's easier to talk to you about it than to do it. Here I am, center of the spotlight. They all drunk and smiling, waiting for the cockfight. Time to entertain since the clock of life. So I became the freaking kid I'm staring at, even though you know it's not right. Embarrassment sits in between insecurity and arrogance. I'm a machine with a clarity I can barely grip. So if I seem red in the face, it's not cause I feel out of place. It's just that I'm embarrassed by my past actions and even more ashamed by my present thoughts and future endeavors to clear my name. Embarrassed by my past actions and even more ashamed by my present thoughts and future endeavors to kill the breakdown.
I could yell all day, all night, all day. I still doubt that you would hear a word I say. And I could drive all night, all day, all night. But if you stay with me, you'll never get it right. And I could yell all day, all night, all day. I still doubt that you would hear a word I say. And I could drive all night, all day, all night. But if you stay with me, you'll never get it right. I was never much